welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. The Bulls will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Virginia's offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Unloads quickly. There he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Virginia! Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USF's offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not...
Turning it on! Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They're going to run it.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. This time they'll go to the running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The field goal is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Clemens. Gets it to the back. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They'll try the run. Finds a little space across the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Cavaliers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. There's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Set to advance on the football.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. The play-action fake. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulls.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 13 over Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I am finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. We saw it in his last game when he had over 100 rushing yards. He's almost at the 100-yard mark now.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Handoff from the gun. He's in open space downfield. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Trying to barge in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Clemens. And they're not on the same page there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the RPO, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Randall.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They've got the screen set up. Smithers into space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Makes the grab on the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa.
The Cavaliers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center right back into the QB.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got him. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got a little space. Spins away from the defense. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, USF.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 13 to Akron.
Leaves it with the back.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He leaves it with his back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to pass, it's Clemens. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 20. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Creates a little room. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it! Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line, and that was hardly the return they were looking for. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Clemens. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, what a move. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Pulls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the...
Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Off the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Leading by one, they'll go ahead and go for two and try to make it a field goal game. To throw, it's Clemens. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for two there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3.
32, South Florida, 29.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Inside the 45. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Timeout, South Florida.
To the ground with the back. Touchdown, South Florida! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. He's got an open man. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on.
Illegal forward pass.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch play.